Hey, I'm Dave Jackson, head of podcasting here at Podpage, and here's the scenario. You were in such a hurry to leave WordPress and come to Podpage, where we can build a podcast website in less than 10 minutes because you had had enough of plugins and the white screen of death. You're like, I got to get out of WordPress, that you canceled your WordPress solution without redirecting your feed. Yeah, that's bad because Apple, Spotify, everything is looking at the feed, and your feed is over here. And really, you wanted to look at the feed from your media host. So in this example, the customer is using Podbean, and this could be anybody, Captivate, Buzzsprout, whoever. But the problem is all the apps are looking at WordPress. And so there's this thing called a 301 redirect. Now, I realize that's very nerdy. Think of it this way. It's a change of address form for the internet. It's a way to say, hey, Apple, Spotify, I used to live over here. I live over here now. And so if we look at the screen, I have these kind of typed out, and you can see this was the old feed, and we need them to look at this feed. So I'm just going to grab the end of this, including the slash, and I'm going to copy that. And in Podpage, if you go to settings, 301 redirect, I say, hey, I have a new redirect. And I click on that, and I'm just going to right click and choose paste. And there it is. Now, this is saying when this comes in, right? When you look at this website, go to this website. So if I come back here and I highlight just the feed, I want to make sure you don't get any extra spaces. And I'm going to go back to Podpage and say, this is where I want you to go. Now, I mentioned I don't want any extra spaces. So I'm making sure here there aren't any at the beginning. This is good. So I'm saying when you come to this website, /feed.xml, look at the one from the media host. So when I click on save, let's go up and grab that old feed. So I'm going to highlight this, and I'm just going to grab an open tab here. So I'm going to go up to the search bar, and you'll see here's a paste and go. So if I click on that, it's going to go to the old feed, and we should see it when I click. There it is. It's updated, and it's looking at the feed from the media host. So now in the future, what will happen is each app will look at that old feed, see the 301 redirect, and update to look at the new address going forward. So yes, that's a mistake, but it's a mistake we can easily fix using Podpage.